shofu, and I have a Wi-Fi battle for you guys to watch. I hope you enjoy it. Never doing that again. Anyways, we got another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle here. This is gonna be against my boy cobanermani456. No, I'm kidding. cobanermani456, my boy. And I had this battle on my stream, and I'm gonna be using the same team that I used yesterday. And his team is looking pretty strong on paper. Like, Jesus Christ, he has all these dragon types: Talonflame, Aegislash, Rotom. Like, what the hell? But anyways, he actually had to send me his view of the battle because I actually had a full SD card. I had 100 battles saved already, which was pretty ridiculous. I didn't know I had that many battles saved. I've had at least 200 battles, and I didn't know I had 100 of them saved. So I wasn't even able to save this battle, and it surprised me. So this is going to be from his point of view. I'm going to be on the other side of the battlefield. So you guys are going to see me send out my Brocasso on that side, and we're going to be looking at this from Koei's point of view once again, just so you guys aren't confused. So I'm the Smeargle over there, Brocasso. I go for the Spore. His freaking Kudra has Sap Sipper, and it's a special attacker. So I was like, okay, I must have been counter teamed here. That just threw me completely off guard. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't counter team me, but Jesus Christ, that was just like, that couldn't have been any more perfect for him. So I'm not going to be able to get up my Sticky Web. I'm only going to be able to get up my my Stealth Rock this battle because he actually kills me with the Dragon Pulse Ice Beam combination. I'm going to be forced to go out to my Azumarill here. I just need to take out this Goodra, at least get damage on something. So I knew Azumarill would easily be able to live any attack that this thing went for. So I'm going to take the Thunderbolt and then take this thing out with a Play Rough, and it gets just obliterated. It just, you know, that HP just vanished instantly. So now I'm going to be forced to switch out because he goes out to his Rotom, and I'm actually going to go out to my Ampharos because, if anything, I was assuming he was going to either go for the Will-O-Wisp or the Electric type move, neither of which bother Ampharos too much, but he actually goes for the Reflect, and I was like, hello? What is going on right now? I just didn't know what was happening. But I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be faster than the Rotom this turn because I do have the speed of normal Ampharos this turn. And normal Ampharos is actually faster than Rotom, but Mega Ampharos is not. So you guys are going to see, even though I outspeed this turn, I'm not going to outspeed next turn. And that might actually have been a good thing because you guys are going to see he goes for the Volt Switch before I could actually go for the Thunderbolt this turn. I actually switched it up because he does have that Aegislash, so I went for the Thunderbolt thinking that he might want to switch into his Aegislash. I knew he most likely would not switch into his Garchomp because I did go for the Dragon Pulse just the turn before. But he actually goes out to his Talonflame, and you know, this is pretty good for me. I get to take out this threat very early. He didn't really have much to switch into. If he switched into the Garchomp and I went for the Dragon Pulse, it would have done a lot of damage. And then he probably didn't want to break the balloon that he had on his Aegislash. This was actually before I knew he had a balloon on it. So it actually makes sense that he didn't switch into it because if he did have a balloon on it, if he didn't have a balloon on it, he probably would have switched into it. But he did have a balloon and he didn't want to break that, so he probably got rid of the Pokemon he thought he would need the least. But he is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, and I actually predicted the Dragon type move here, which is why I switched into my Azumarill. Either way, if he did go for the Earthquake, that would have been fine. I kind of switched this thing in as Death Fodder, but since I knew that he went for the Dragon Claw this turn, I'm actually going to switch out to my Gengar now. And you know, predicting the Earthquake, and I actually avoid the Earthquake too. Now, normally I would have gone for the Shadow Ball here, but he does have that light screen up, and I wanted to do as much damage as possible, so I actually go for the Substitute here. And this is a terrible move on my part because I completely and utterly just completely forgot about this thing's ability. Noivern has Infiltrator. It can hit past substitutes, and I completely forgot about that. So my Gengar just goes down. It didn't even do anything this battle. It was not able to hit the Garchomp or the Noivern. Completely slipped my mind. I just totally forgot about Infiltrator. Because I wanted to go for the Shadow Ball, but like I said, the light screen was still up, so that came back to bite me. But I'm going to have to go out to my Scarf Garchomp here. I can't risk him killing something else. So I wasn't sure if he knew if I was Scarfed or not, but it seems like he does because he goes out to his Rotom and, you know, just allows me to kill that instead of me taking out his Noivern. But it doesn't seem like he does know I'm Scarfed here because he actually goes for the King Shield here. Maybe he just wanted to be able to live... well, he was going to live regardless because I was locked in a Dragon Claw, but maybe he just wanted to be able to take hits better. Because he actually goes for the King Shield here. He doesn't go straight for the attacking move or the setup move like I thought he was going to. he goes for the king shield, so he kind of wasted that turn. He could have either attacked or just, you know, set up a swords dance there. But I'm just going to go out to my Ampharos as he goes for the king shield, and I'm going to go straight for the Thunderbolt. He does switch into that Noivern. I went for the Thunderbolt once again. I didn't think he would go out to Garchomp. I just wanted to get damage on the Aegislash, so I went straight for the Thunderbolt. But now he is going to go out to that Garchomp, and I don't really have much to switch in here, but I don't want my, I definitely don't want my Ampharos to die yet. So I'm going to go out to my Azumarill as Death Fodder. He's definitely going to go for the Earthquake this time. He doesn't have any reason to go for a Dragon type move, especially since my Garchomp, not my Garchomp, my Gengar is now dead. That was probably what he was predicting to come in last time, to be honest, so that wasn't really a bad prediction or anything. But now I'm going to be able to go out to my Kimbo. Kimbo has Ice Punch. I know he has that Aegislash, but that's fine because since he has the Balloon, him switching into the Ice Punch is actually better for me than him actually staying in with the Garchomp, and I'll let you guys know about that later on. But I'm going to be able to break his Aegislash's Balloon with the Ice Punch, and that's fine because my Garchomp is going to need that later on in the battle. And these are his last two Pokemon, being the Aegislash and the Mega Garchomp, but he's still going to have many chances to win, especially if he starts making plays like he does here. Now, he goes for the Shadow Sneak on my, no, I think he goes for the Sacred Sword, sorry. He goes for the Sacred Sword on my Mega Ampharos. It doesn't do too much though. Now, my thought process here was to go for the Agility, and this was actually the right move. Even though he made the right prediction, this was definitely the right move for me because had he switched into his Garchomp and I went for the Thunderbolt, I would have been in trouble because he would have been able to force me to go for a Dragon type move and then switch in his Aegislash and eat up all the Dragon type moves, maybe go for the King Shield if I ended up getting locked into the Outrage. He would have been able to force me to do that, and then he would have been able to take out my Garchomp potentially. So it was actually the best move for me to go for the Agility in case he did want to switch out to his Garchomp, because had he done that, I would have been able to take that out with a Dragon Pulse. But he stayed in, so either way, that Agility was kind of a checkmate, because if he switched out and I went for the Agility, I would have been able to take out his Garchomp. If he stayed in and I went for the Agility, he's going to kill my Ampharos, and then I can bring in my Garchomp next turn, take him out with an Earthquake. He's not going to want to switch his Mega Garchomp into an Earthquake, because either way, that's going to be a 2-hit KO. So right there was kind of the checkmate move, that Agility there, because like I said, either way, it's a win-win for me. Because now I'm going to be able to take out his Aegislash with the Earthquake. He's going to have to go out to his Mega Garchomp because that's his last Pokemon. I'm going to go out to Kimbo, allow him to kill this, and then I'm going to go back out to my Scarfed Garchomp, which is obviously faster than this Mega Garchomp, with or without the Choice Scarf. And I'm going to be able to go for the Outrage to take him out. So either way, that situation was in my favor after the Agility. And like I said, I'm going to be able to take him out with the Choice Scarfed Outrage from my Garchomp. And both Mega Garchomp and normal Garchomp are pretty good, if you ask me. I mean, Mega Garchomp's not that fast or anything, but it's really strong. But anyways, thank you for the battle, Kobe. That was a really good battle. Very narrow victory for me, 1-0. Kobe, you got a lot better very, very quickly. This game's only been out for like 2 months, and you got pretty good pretty quickly. So, it's nice and impressive. You've been putting in that work. I see you, big dog. I see you. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll be back tomorrow with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, probably. I gotta upload some Reborn too, and I got a live stream this week. I've been slacking on the live streams. But anyways, thank you guys for watching once again, and I am out of here. Bye.